Okay. Oops. Oopsie. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. Go, go. There we go. Yes. Hello, everybody. It is, what day is it? What day is today? Wednesday? Okay, guess what? It doesn't even matter at this point. Whatever day it is, whatever day it is another episode of the Question Live Show with your host, the one and only Mwah! Verona Willis-Brown, your host. Yes, indeed, and we are here again. We're here again, and I hope you're out there having a fabulous life. I hope you're out there seeking to find your authentic self, seeking to find that life, seeking to find that space to be kind to somebody. I hope you're out there seeking that space to love on somebody, to care for somebody, to be compassionate, to have peace. I hope you're seeking that. You know, we started out with 2025 and we're like, oh, we have such a resolution. I hope your resolution is to be kinder, to be more loving, to be more respectful, to sit there and just have more compassion and more peace, show a little bit more peace. So if this is not your resolution, this is your time in the 15th day of January and 16 because somebody or somewhere is in already in the 16th day. In the 16th day of January, I hope this is your resolution to be kinder to somebody. To be kinder to somebody. Be kind to somebody. And the first person to be kind to is yourself. Be kind to yourself. When we are kind to ourselves, we have a better chance to be kind to somebody else. So go out there, be kind. Show yourself up and like, I'm going to be kind to myself. How do we be kind to ourselves? We stop, we breathe, right? And we are then we show up being grateful. And when we show up being grateful, my goodness. Oh, when the more we are grateful is the more we will just enjoy life. When we are going through life ungrateful, Lordy, Lord, it is not good. Let us learn how to be grateful. Be grateful for the small things, and then we be grateful for the big things. Because oftentimes we want to be grateful only for the big things. But no. Let us not only be grateful for the big things. The big things are there and they're waiting for us. But if we're not grateful or we're not acknowledging the small things, then honey, ain't nothing happening. No, baby. Ain't nothing happening. We gotta be grateful for the small things. And when I say small things, I'm literally saying, like, look at yourself. Like, look in the mirror, look at yourself. Be grateful for your eyes that you can see, nose you can smell. So many people can't smell. So many people can't see. Okay? Oops. Be grateful for that. You can hear, you can speak, you could use your hands, you see your fingers, you see your toes, you see your feet. You know, there's a man out there, I forgot his name, that had no lower limb, but guess what? He said, I'm grateful I'm alive. He don't married and got his children going on. Hello, somebody, but no. You with your legs going, you don't want to be great. Baby, listen, we don't want to do that, okay? We want to be grateful. We want to be very grateful for the small things in life that seem small, but they're not really small, they're big. But I'm just saying that to be grateful for the things that we take for granted. We often take things for granted. We take things for granted too many times, too many times. Oh, I could see. Oh, I could get a job. I could this. I could that. No. Let us not do that anymore. We got to step out of the habit of just taking things for granted. We really got to step out of that habit. And when we step out of the habit of taking things for granted, you see, we will show up in a better light. We show up in a better light. So as we are going through January, my goodness, January, anybody? January is like, I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you what January is saying. January is like, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to rock this month. That's what January said. I'm going to rock this month. And I'm going to be shaking here and there and up and there and there, but I'm going to be leaving. I'm not staying with y'all. That's what January is saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Right? January is like, I'm not playing with y'all. January is like looking at you like, I'm not playing. I didn't come here to play. So let's get this thing together. And because January is saying, let's get this thing together, we want to get things together. So again, oftentimes we make resolution before January, and then January comes, and then it is said that by the time today, the 15th of January, all those resolutions that we made, ding, gone through the door. Gone through the door. Gone. Forget about it. It's got scratched off. You forgot what was the resolution. So it took 15 days. 15 days. It took 15 days. It's going to take 15 days for us to remember. Okay. 15 days for us to remember that we made a resolution. But you see here, we're not talking about resolution up here. We are talking about the goals that we are setting. We're talking about the vision that we have. We're talking about the dreams that we have. We're talking about all these lovely things. So I don't call them resolution. I call them the goals. What are the goals that we are setting for ourselves? Whether they're short-term or long-term. Short-term could mean for a week. Short-term could be for a month. Short-terms could be 2 weeks. And long-terms could be 3 months. Short-term could be that too. But it could be 3 months, 6 months, a year. What are you doing for a long term? It could be 10 years. It could be 15 years. Short term could be a month, 2 months, 3 months, right? So let's go 1 to 3 months for short term. So simply within 1 to 3 months, somewhere between those weeks, something is being planned. So we believe in planning things, setting goals in order. And when we set those goals in order, we work towards them. So if you've been tuning in for the past 14 days, well, we started our session January 7th. I have to be checking here. January 2nd, we've been on vision boards. Vision boards. Yes, I like vision boards, but not the regular ones now. I'm not knocking nobody of their vision boards. Everybody have their own vision boards. Those vision boards where we copy and paste, I never like copy and paste because for me, that's cheating. Copy and paste is always like, don't copy and paste nothing unless you're changing to something. Don't copy and paste that, right? And when we copy and paste something to put that, then that's not the original thing. And I like the original thing. I show up in the originality of Verona. Okay? So as your host, I am your host. I like to tell you, we like to do the original way. So what I'm saying that for those of you out there who used to vision board simply means that you get a board, a plain board, you get something from a magazine or something, you clip it, you trace it, and you put it down on that board. That is your normal way of doing a vision board, but we are not going to do that. So before we get into what we are not going to do and what we will be doing, let me stop for a second and welcome you. I want to welcome you to this episode of the Question Live Show. We've been on this channel for the past 13 seasons, and I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. Hello. We've been on here for the past 13 seasons. Well, we're in season 13 right about now. And we are in the season of 2025, which is the season of spillover, splash, and dash. And if you're in the way, you might just get some residue of it. So this is what we are in 2025 for, to splash, dash, and spread some residue of love, tenderness, kindness, and the other good things that we gather throughout the years, like the past 4 years. If we gather something good for the past 4 years, this is the season to splash, dash, and throw the residue around and around and around. So if I prosper, you prosper. If I succeed, you succeed. Why? Because you're getting a little dust of something. You are getting a little residue of something. You are getting some portion of what I got. So if you are in my space, you are going to get something of what I got. So again, this is how we do over here. So for those of you who've been here, we started out great in January. If this is your first time tuning in, I mean, absolutely, absolutely. You never heard of the Question Live Show before. You never heard of the Are You Free Enough platform. And of course, you just never heard of Verona Willis-Brown before. Well, that simply means that it is your first time. Mm. I like when you come on in here and it is your first time because what? You get all the attention. Yes, indeed. You get all the attention, and because you get all the attention, I want to know if it is your first time by you indicating it is your first time. You're going to put in the comment section like first time, or just wave your hand, or just say me. Whichever way, it is an indication that it is your first time. Right? And because I live when you come in as a first time, whether it's first time on this show or whether it's first time on the channel, you get a lot of attention. Yeah, you get a lot of attention, just like when you have a new baby get all the attention. You buy a pair of new shoe, that shoe is like, ooh, you see my shoe? Mm-hmm. Yep, indeed. So when you buy a new bag, like, oh, you see, when you buy a new outfit, you're like, oh, you see my outfit, you're working that outfit, like, yeah. And that's, we're not gonna work it over here, but we're gonna give you a lot of attention. So welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much. I see Ambassador Trinity over there. Wagwan girl. Wagwan up in the place. Right? So listen here, people. So just to let you know, you're gonna hear me say Wagwan. Why? Because I'm a native of the most beautiful place in the world, and I don't lean my mouth to say that, and I don't put my mouth anywhere, and I don't side eye nobody to say that the most beautiful place in the world is where I am a native from, and that's Jamaica. Anybody got a problem? Mm-mm. If y'all got a problem, then guess what? That's your problem having a problem, because I don't have a problem telling you that's your problem. Hello, 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 hello. The most beautiful place over there. Walk on with yourself. You see that right there? So guess what happened? You go and hear it over here. Because what we come on up in there, we just let you know a little bit of the language. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. We let you know a little bit of the language up in here. Up in here, up in here. Okay? But beside me being from the most beautiful place in the world, Jamaica, I'm from a huge family, okay? I'm from a huge, 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 huge family. So when you come on this space, now you become a family member. So guess what's going to happen? You're expanding my family. Family don't always defined by your biological family. We're talking about family simply mean that you're coming in, you're royal, you're loyal, you're dedicated, you're committed, you show up and you take action, because I believe in taking action, because we come with an intention and expectation. But taking action is the key, the antidote to your success. We all want to be successful, don't we? Yes, we all want to be successful. And because we all want to be successful, guess what happened? I want to inform you or remind you that nobody, I mean, absolutely nobody can succeed by themselves. No, 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 no. Nobody cannot succeed by themselves, whether you're the prime minister, the president, the governor, the mayor, the student, the teacher, the doctor, the lawyer, Indian chief. It doesn't matter who you are. You cannot succeed by yourself, because everybody needs somebody sometime, or anytime, or most of the time. All the time. All the time. Everybody needs somebody, okay? Because success cannot be defined by one person. And because that is so true, I'm not leaning my mouth to say that. It is so true. And because it is so true, I say, find yourself somebody to be successful with. And when you're successful, don't forget where you're coming from. Don't forget to stretch your hand out and help somebody. Sometimes we don't need an entire hand. Sometimes we just need a finger. Hold on to my finger, lock it with my finger, and let's be kind to each other. Let me tell you something. When we gather up things, we are not only, we didn't just get the opportunity to gather up things. Let us consider those who don't have and share with others. Be kind to each other. Not because you have more than I do. Mm-mm. It's not about you having more than I do. It's the fact that You have excess amount of something. And what you might have, I might have something different. But guess what happened? You might need me and I might need you. Because you might have excess amount of this and I might have excess amount of that. Guess what happened when we put those two together, three together, four to five together, honey? We are going to be fruitful and multiply because that's what God created us for, to be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So here we like to say, come on in here and share, be kind, and be loving to people. Let me tell you something else. Here on this channel, we like to celebrate. Yep, we do. Yes, we do. We like to celebrate whether it is your birthday, anniversary, Boo's birthday, children's birthday, grandchildren's birthday. Children went to school, children doing great in school. You went back to school. We say hello. You met a Boo met you. You got proposed to, you thought that you're having a baby. You got married, all of that. And let me tell you something, if you publish a book, you release a music, you do the music, you're doing yourself, you're developing yourself, baby, we like to celebrate you. Yes, indeed. I think my boy done move my thing again. I don't even know where my cheerleading squad. My boy, come on, I need to move up my cheerleading squad again. But anywho, we like to celebrate it. So whatever it is that you are doing, you went to school, you're developing yourself, all that good stuff, we like to celebrate you because why? It is a form of support. Yeah. And when we celebrate, it is a form of support. Celebration is a form of support. So we said, come on up in here. Let us know what is it that you're doing. Yeah, I'm getting closer to finishing my class. That's what I'm talking about. It is support. When somebody said, I'm doing something, and you show me like, yeah, girl, I see you. Yeah, boy, I see you. I see you got this. You got this, okay? When you let somebody know that you got it, it's just a word of encouragement you give somebody. That's called support. Just a word of encouragement, like, girl, you're doing that. Right? We want to show up. And when we're showing up to do something. And that is the whole point when we're talking about vision boards, right? When we're talking about vision board, we are putting our vision here. And we are saying we are getting through this vision together. Yes, indeed. No, you don't have to follow what I have on my vision board, but it's the concept that we are going to learn together. We've been going through this for the past 4 episodes. And you don't have to follow mine. And I gave you a homework. So if you didn't do your homework, I'm not deducting points, but I'm just saying it will show if you've been on here and I said homework is to do this and you didn't do the homework, it's not hurting me. And I'm not deducting points, but it is showing how dedicated you are to your assignment that's given to you. It is not to me. Every one of us have assignment. Right? So as I say, we celebrating here. So whether it's your birthday, listen, I want to give some shout out. I'm not giving shout out individually here tonight. I want to give some shout out to some people who celebrating birthday. Let me tell you, I told you that my family very, very big. Very big. So because my family huge. We have a lot. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but somehow I do have the permission to talk about my family. Somehow in this family, because I'm like Dr. Google of my family, somehow my family, I'm talking about my biological family. Somehow, there are a lot of birthdays in this month. Yeah, somehow there are a lot of birthdays in this month. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was the plan. Somehow there are a lot of birthdays in this month. And literally, like from January 1st, come all the way down to today, to more after today. Today is birthday, yesterday birthday, the next day birthday. Since January 1st, we're having birthdays. So I want to say shout out to all the family members out there having birthdays. I'm not calling them because I might forget some of the birthday people, nieces, nephews, sister, brother, all sort of people having birthdays right now. I want to say shout out to you. And then my Indian sister, Shaluji, over there in India, her birthday is today as well. So that's the only name I'm going to call because at least no family can call me to say I forget their names. But since January 1st, all the way Well, honey, we having birthdays. So shout out to all the family members having birthday. All of y'all out there having birthday. I hope you are having happy times, creating new memories, and all this great stuff. So shout out to yourself, big up yourself. What we say in Jamaica, big up yourself, big up yourself. Um, Birthday shout out. Let's put that there. Right. So we want to say big up yourself to all the birthday people out there and all your family members out there celebrating birthday. Now, if you're somewhere and it is your anniversary, I said happy anniversary to you. Right. So, and I said happy birthday to you. Right. So big up yourself. So listen up. Listen up to me, people. Y'all just listen to me here. As we're talking about birthday, we're talking about birthday. Not only that we're talking about birthday, not only that we're talking about birthday. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. As we're talking about vision board. Vision board is very important. Here it is. So let's jump into it. See this? Oops, which way? This way. You see this? This is how we start an action. We believe in action. Action starts now. Again, my board and move all my stuff. So I gotta pay attention to my own self. Action starts now. We believe in action. We believe in January 1st is an action month. If you are not taking action in January, at what point are you planning to take action? We believe in taking action in January. January come in, and January is the first month. January is the first month, and it is a starting. It is the start. January 1st, 1-1. It is the start of something. Ooh, it is the start of something. When you're starting something, simply means you're taking action. If you're starting a course like Ambassador Trinity, she's like, I'm starting a course. What is it? She took action. She started the course. Otherwise, she's thinking, I should start a course. I should start a course. I should start a course. I should go back to school. I should go back to school. I should go back to school. Absolutely not. Now, when she starts saying, I want to go back to school. Now she said, I went back to school. I'm taking my course. You see, the language kind of changed when you don't have a wishful thinking, because a wishful thinking sits in there. I would like to go. I would like to do. I would like to say. I would like to this. I would like to that. That's wishful thinking. We don't want to have wishful thinking. Absolutely not. When you wish of something, you must take action. We believe action. And when you take action, action start now. So if you, for some apparent reason, just for some apparent reason, you did not take action for the past 14 days, because we're in 14, 15 days, because this is a global platform, and because it is a global platform, we're in the 16th day of January already. So because we are in the 16th day of January already, we want to go 15, 16. So if you have not taken action in the past 15, 16 days, let's just say in the past 16 days, I said today is your opportunity to take action right now. Take action now, okay? Sometimes we don't want to take action because what? We are afraid. Sometimes we don't want to take action because action is change. And so many times we run away from change. Oh, we don't want to go through this. We don't want to go through that. We don't want to adapt. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do it. We just don't want to do it. So we run away from change because change brings action. And when change brings action, I told you in the beginning of this season, which is season 13, I told you at the beginning of the season, if you did not join at the beginning of the season, I want to say to you that at what we are doing starting season 13, we are going to do a lot more practical stuff. We're going to do a lot more visual stuff. We are going to, just like what we started here with the vision board, we are going to do vision stuff. practical work, you're going to get homework. Yes. So that's what we're going to do. Right? We're going to do more practical things. Get your pen, your pencil, your notebook, and all sort of stuff, and get ready to write down some stuff. So with that said, this is where we start. Positive vibes, positive you. Okay? So this is my vision board that I would like to share with you. Of course, I started sharing it with you. And make the vision plain by writing it down. Okay? When I believe that we are clipping things from something like maybe a magazine, again, I'm not, take it all you want. I'm just saying. If we're clipping something from a magazine, simply mean that is somebody else's stuff. Right? But I'm saying this to say, if you see, say, a car on a magazine, or a house on a magazine, and you look at it and you say, all right, let me clip that and put it on my board. I would like to have this car. Absolutely not. That's like cheating yourself, and that's like stealing from somebody else. Okay? If you now write the vision, write it down yourself. I desire to have this car, not the car that's on the magazine. So you desire to have the name of the car. Then that's you writing, that's you getting personalized with your vision, and you're writing it down instead of taking somebody else's car and say, this is the car you would like to have. No, it would not, like that would not be the car you would like to have. Absolutely not. This is the house I would like to have. No, that is not the house you would like to have. You write it down. The house you would like to have, it would be painted in white with a silver gate with my name outside, 3-bedroom. I could smell the lavender scent, oak floor, bathroom tile is there. All of that. You be specific when you're writing it down. So now it is personalized to match you. So when God is about to bless you, he's not blessing you with somebody else's car. He's blessing you with what you came in, and you're like, this is what I put. This is what I want. This is what I desire. Okay? That's how we work. That's how we write the vision and make it plain. So when we write the vision and make it plain, that's how we're going to show up, by writing the vision, make it plain, declare it, and manifest it. Because for us to manifest something, we got to declare it, believe that we're going to receive it, start giving thanks for it. And when we start giving thanks for it, guess what's going to happen? Manifestation. We talked about manifestation before, but guess what? We got to believe it first before it's manifested. So here we have this, and we started out, we have different categories. We got different categories for this vision, right? So we have finance. Okay, wrong here. We got finance, social, spiritual, romance, health and wellness, family and relationship, community, and what is that one? And just general. Okay. I think I should put the board this way. Right. I think I should put it this way. If you can't see me, that means I just block myself from the light. Right? So again, finance, social, spiritual, romance, health and wellness, family and relationship, community, and general. That is how we are taking this. We've been going 2 at a time. So we did, for those of you who are just tuning in, and if you have not been here since we opened season 13, we did social and health and wellness, and then we did romance and family relationship, and then we did community and spiritual. Okay, so now what's left for us to do? Okay, we got to do finance, and welcome back. So now we're going to do finance and general. So we're in the category now, because remember, we did all of this. If this is not how you're set up, that's fine. So this is just an example set according to yours. But on mine, actually start here. We are going to go, we do finance, social, spiritual, romance, health and wellness, family relationship, community, and general. Now here tonight we are going to talk about finance. Everybody, finance. We're going to do finance and we're going to go to general. So let's talk about finance. Finance. Everybody wants to talk about money. Money is a language that we should talk about. Yes, indeed. Money is a language. Money is not everything. Everybody like money. Do you know that money is not everything? But we need money for everything, right? But it's not everything. But we need money for just about everything. Mm-hmm. Right? And because money is such a crucial topic, we want to address it in such a manner. First of all, we want to ask the question, how is your relationship with money? We are going to go in there. We're going to talk about it. How is your relationship with money? Do you have a regular job? You see, I have up here finance. Are we switching to our career jobs? Are we switching to our passion? Are we switching to find our purpose? Because at most time we're in a regular job, but that's not our career. We're in a job, but that's not our passion. It is not our purpose. So we are not feeling fulfilled. So when we talk about money, are we just in the job to get money? Right? Or is the money are you being fulfilled by the money? How much money can we gather up while somebody else don't have money? So money is a very touchy topic, but we really want to talk about it. So some people gather money, wealth. Yep, you gather wealth, and yet your mentality is of poverty. You're in poverty. So there is poverty mindset with wealth, the money, with a lot of money, right? And we don't want poverty is a mindset. Poverty is not, oh, you just sit there and you're in poverty. And poverty is a mindset. Being poor is a lifestyle, right? It's either you're poor or you're wealthy. It's not poor or rich. Let's get this correct. I want to establish this right now. It's not poor and rich. Opposite of poor is not rich. No. You didn't know that. The opposite of poor is not rich. You're poor or you're wealthy. Okay? Poor or you're wealthy. When you are rich, you are somebody, oh, I'm not rich. Yes, you are. Because richness does not mean money. Richness is not about the amount of money in a bank account. You could have 1 penny in a bank account and you're rich. Sound confusing, doesn't it? Okay? You could have $1 trillion billion in your account and you're poor. Right? Poor, rich, poverty. Let's get these terms correct. Poor, rich, poverty. You could be in a poverty mindset while you are wealthy. You are a billionaire, but you have a poverty mindset. You could be wealthy, the wealthiest person alive, but next to you is somebody that's poor. Simply mean that person got nothing compare or close to or in this much of what you have, what you gather, what you earn. But you, with your wealthy self, you have a poverty mindset. Why? Because when you have a poverty mindset, you are not helping the next person. You're being selfish. You're not helping the next person. So you have all that wealth underneath your bed, in the bank, underneath your table, stick onto your table. You have them glue onto your wall. You're buying all sorts of stuff while somebody don't have. That is called a poverty mindset. So let's get this correct, that we are wealthy and have a poverty mindset. That's a conflict of interest. We wish for that not to happen to so many of us out here. Do not seek wealth. Do not seek that money. You hear people say, oh, I'm filling up the bag. I'm grabbing the bag. I'm getting the bag. Get the bag. And when you get the bag, make sure that you're rich mentally. You're rich mentally because, you could be wealthy, but you're not rich. Come on with me now. Stay on. Because I could be rich in love. I could be rich in compassion, kindness, peace. All of that good stuff. But I might not be wealthy. Hello, follow me. Finance, finance, finance. I might not be wealthy, but I might be the richest person. Hello, I might be one of the richest person. Guys, let's get this together. So, as we are on finance, are you looking at your bank account and saying that you are rich? Check yourself, check yourself, check yourself. No. Are you on a job that's giving you a six figure? You're like, I am rich, but somewhere you are just like in poverty mindset? Mhm. Are you sitting on the job just collecting money and you know that you are not liking the job? You're not growing on the job is not fulfilling you, but you're just like, I'm filling up my bag. And deep inside you're just empty because you don't have a relationship with it, with money, and you take that money like, oh, I'm just gonna go spend. You get the money, and as soon as you get that money got out of your hand. Do you know why some people spend as soon as they get it? Do you know why some people win the lottery and as soon as they win the lottery or the lotto, it's gone? It's called poverty mindset. Poverty. So I asked the question, what is your relationship with money? Finance, okay. So what is going to happen? Money, finance, okay? Finance, money, same thing. Money is your friend. Money comes in, money goes. When money comes in, why is it going out? Because it's going out to call up some more friends. Hello? Money is your friend. We're talking about finance now. Money is your friend. Money is your friend. So we can say, we can put it, personalize it as money is my friend. When money comes into you, do not hold it. They have a thing in Jamaica like tight fist, right? We have a thing that say you're a tight fist. Do not be tight fist. When money comes into you, finance, let it back out. Share it. Bless somebody. Bless somebody. We see almost every day, maybe whatever time, if you have not seen them, there are videos going around where people are just giving out money, where people are just being kind, where people have an act of kindness, and people are just going. There's one person that just go to, I think it's Walmart or something, and he just start blessing people because what? He's checking to see how people are. So it's like a reward for your kindness, okay? Whatever they are, there are a few of them on YouTube there are a few of them over here that's been doing that, and they go with their money and they do these things. So let's come back to this. Money comes into you and money goes. Listen here. I use F word on this show. So if you don't like F word, this is your time to exit. Okay, because I do use F word. I kind of like pick three of them. I use three F word. You probably use one every day, but me, I use three. And the three that I use is very simple. Whichever one you think it is, then go ahead. But I use family, fun, and faith. You see, and when it comes to money, the reason why I want to bring up faith and family and fun is because money will make you have fun. Money will say, is it a break you or make your family? Money will say, I have faith to give me money. Okay? I want to create money. I want to have money. I've got to have faith. Okay, so those three apply. And we come on in here. So for those of you out there with a vast amount of money, how did you get it? Did you have faith? How are you maintaining it? Are you maintaining your family? how you spend it, or you just having fun. You see, money create great memories. So again, money comes in, we must let money out. When we let money out, what is going to happen? It's going to search and find new friends. And it's going to come right back to you. Right? They have a thing that says, what goes around comes around. Oh, I love it so that you give it away and it comes. Oh, we learned this song. It's a little song I learned as a little girl. Love is something that you give it away and it comes right back to you. Love is something that you give away and it comes right back to you. Yep. Just like a little penny, you put it in your pocket and you got many. But if you give it to somebody, it's going to come back to you. So if you have $5 and you take a $5 bill and you say, okay, I'm giving $1 out of the $5. Somehow you are going to get back $5 or maybe 10. I'm not making up no story. I'm telling you the truth. Somehow it's going to come back to you. Okay? It's going to come back. So when you have money and you build this and you build that and you do this and you have fun and you splurge and you're that and you all this stuff, as you splurge, don't forget to hand it over to, I'm not saying you hand over all your money because you work hard for your money. Everybody work hard for their money. Everybody put in the work and everybody earn a salary. Everybody earn something. But we want to gather the money with a rich mentality. So we don't have to be looking at the poor. We don't have to judge the poor. We don't have to scorn the poor. We want to gather the money, adjust our mentality to a rich mentality. Okay? And so when we are rich and we are wealthy at the same time, when we are rich and wealthy at the same time, do you know how much we can replenish the earth? When we are rich, when we are rich and we are wealthy at the same time, because I explained that there's a difference between rich and being wealthy. When we are rich and we are wealthy at the same time, do you know the percentage of poor people around the world can be eliminated? Hello. Do you know we can help humanity when we are rich and wealthy? Because there should be a balance between a rich person and a wealthy person. And at most time, a rich person don't have that means. They don't have that wealth, but they're so rich in humanity. And they said, we don't have the wealth. So you are wealthy and you're not rich. Help those who are rich and not wealthy. Okay? Good. When you use that money to help the poor, because we have to be fruitful and multiply. God gave us dreams and visions, and because we are doing our vision board, God gave us our dreams and our vision, and for us to work with each other. The more we work with each other, is the stronger we will be. The more we work with each other, it is better for everybody. So I encourage everybody, work with each other, work together to build a better world, work together to build a better community, to build a better society. Work together. Do not make promises, because promises do not feed nobody. I'm just saying that to say. Promises and wishful thinking don't feed anybody. Let's put in the work and what? Action. Let's take action of how we want to build up society. Let us take action of how we want to help the poor. Let us take action of how dedicated we want to be. Let's take action and look at somebody else who sit in there and say, let us help humanity. Let's take action to see how much we can love on each other, or we can live in peace. Let us take action. Let us not only look at our finance and say, it is all mine. I work hard for it. I put in the work. I lose sleep. Oh, I went in the cold. I went in the snow. I went in the rain. I went in 2 degrees. I went all of that. And I work all to get it. Hello. You work hard to get it. But at the end of the day, somebody don't have hope. Are you going to pay them to have hope? No. But what you're going to do, you're going to show up and let them know that one day you're going to support them by saying one day. So let's talk about your finance. What are you switching to? Are you switching to your career job? Are you switching to your career, period? Are you switching to find out how you can help society? Are you switching to say how you can replenish your hurt? Are you just going to be miserable sitting there like, oh, I'm not getting enough money. I'm not getting enough money. I need more money. I need more money. The more money you get, guess what's going to happen? The more mouth to feed. I'm just saying. Because there will always be a high percentage of those who are poor. So I'm just saying, I'm just encouraging you that you have your finance, work on sharing. Good? So now, like I said, money is your friend. When you realize that money is your friend and you get money, you let it back out, it's going to make a global impact. And when you make a global impact, honey, it's better than you driving whatever you drive. And it's better than how many my mama used to say, I tell you what. My mother used to say, God bless her soul. My mother used to say, how many feet do you have? When I used to sit there and I never learned about all these things, I never learned how to, I look outside because I'm always carrying another human being in my heart. I was always attentive to another person that have less. I've been doing this for a very long time, but when I got older and I had my own responsibility, I was getting my little job, I had my little job. And because I had my little job, I was getting my money. And it's good to have your own income. And I was like, ooh, I got this little check, maybe my little $100. I was spending it. I was buying shoes left, right, and center. Anybody guilty out there? If you are guilty out there, put up and just let me feel like I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. I was buying shoes. I was buying bags. I was just buying stuff. And one day my mom said to me, how many feet do you have? How many feet do you have? Like, how many feet can you, how many times can you wear those shoes in one time? And that that just opened my awareness to humanity. And I'm like, oh my God, because I would have shoes that I didn't wear. I would have shoes that I wore for one time and I put it back in the box. Ladies, come on up in here. Let me know I'm not the only one. And I would just wear my shoes one time, wipe it off, put it back down like, And 1 year, 2 years, 3 years probably passed and I never wear the shoes again. I would have clothes that I would wear one time and I never wear it again. But what happened? My mama like, you're not gonna keep on doing that when somebody don't have food. And learn somebody was like, ooh, she just hit me on my head. She's like, nope, you're not gonna keep on going nowhere, no store to keep on buying shoes, stacking up, going up to the ceiling. Let me tell you, I had shoes up in our closet going to the top of the ceiling. She's like, you're not gonna keep on buying shoes when somebody don't have water to drink. You're not gonna keep on buying shoes when somebody don't have food to eat. Did you even consider that the money that you're spending for a shoe, you could give it to somebody to get? I was like, ooh. Name on. So now y'all see, that's where my heart is. My heart was always with those who are poor and the less fortunate. But when my mama told me that some years ago, honey, I learned my lesson well. So with that said, let's go over here in community, baby. Let's go, not community, general. So you want to say, we talk about I am, where is it? I am finance. I am working on my finance. I am working on my finance. I am working on my finance. That is, we do a lot of I am because it's the most powerful statement I am. Whatever comes after the I am, that simply means that's what you're declaring, that's what you're manifesting. So I am working on my finance. I am working to switch to my career. I am working on my passion. I am working on my purpose. I am working on my goals. I'm working on my dreams. I am working on my vision. So the action that we are taking, we are using the I am. So you put in the I am in the space below here. I am switching. I am working. I am doing that. So over here with your finance. Let's go down here, general. Continue to strive to be my unique spiritual being. That might not be you. What is it that you are striving for? I am taking every breath and live every moment given to me as if it is my last. That might not be you, but what is it that you are taking, how you are, or you are making use of your moments, right? Are you making use of your day? Are you making use of your 16 days that's already gone out of 2025? Okay, I am taking every day and creating moment. Oh, did I just read that? I'm taking every day and create moments as that is all were given to me. Right. All you got a moment. You ain't got no day. You got just moments. So are you taking those moments and you're creating something? So you see, as you see what I did? I put my I am down here. You can put the I am up here as well. I will celebrate me, you, and us. What did I say in the beginning? When we celebrate each other, what? It is called support. It is called support. When we don't celebrate each other, I'm celebrating me, I'm feeling me, I'm feeling me. And then I'm going to go, I'm like, girl, I'm celebrating you, boy, I'm celebrating you. And then together we multiply. And when we multiply, everything increases when we multiply. If those of you out there who study math, learning math, you're out there and you're multiplying, you know that the value is more than when you add up. Add up simply means you and I. When we multiply, it becomes us. We are multiplying, so we are increasing together. So again, I am celebrating you. I'm celebrating where you stand. I'm celebrating where you're going. I'm celebrating your goodness. I'm celebrating your start. I am celebrating you, right? So when we are doing that, what is going to happen? You put that there. You put it in your board. Right? You put that in your board. And when you put that in your board, that is it. You leave it right there and you keep on. Do not, if you don't have a board like this, get a notebook with your pencil, write it down. But the reason why I like the board is because the board you can always put somewhere and it's big. It's big. We got big mindset over here. It's big. And when it's big, what happened? We are showing up with it being big and you're going to see it. Now, if you have a journal, if you don't look for your journal or your journal is like not in front of you every day, you're going to like, ooh, let me go see which journal I wrote this in. You're going to go searching for your journal. But when this is sitting there, maybe on your wall, maybe it's swinging somewhere, it is like looking at you. Ding, 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 looking at you as soon as you come to your door. Maybe it's on your door, maybe it's on your fridge somewhere. So wherever it is, make it visible. Write your vision and make it plain. Make it plain, right? Excuse me. And when you make it plain in the most positive way, you are going to get results. You are going to get results. Oh, so what is it that you can put that on the front and on the back? Like what I did on mine, and the back I put on all the things right here. Right? You can put my love is for everyone. Well, that's me. I put that there. But here you see, I talked about this before. Together we are stronger. And I did this. This is mine. You can do whatever. You make a little note, put it there. You make a highlight. I might say something. You might add it somewhere on your board. As a little note to yourself to say together. When you start saying together, we are stronger. When you start saying together, we are stronger, you get the concept that working together is the best bet. Right? Working together is support. If you're not saying that, then you're going to keep on being single-minded. You're going to be sitting in a poverty mindset. We don't want to be in a poverty mindset, whether we gather wealth or not. We want to get out of that mindset. We want to upgrade our mindset, and we want to work on this as we go through life. Right? Yeah, more I am. Okay, general. I could give you some more. I am at peace with myself and others. When you are at peace with yourself and others, you will see that your mentality has upgraded. You raise the level of consciousness to know that I am at peace with myself and others. Simply mean you can work with others. If you are at peace with yourself and others, you can work with others. Simply mean that there's no bickering. Simply mean that there's no fighting. There's no fussing. Simply mean that it's like, okay, but how can we work together to make both of us succeed? Because now you're peaceful. You're going in there peaceful. You could travel and you're peaceful with somebody. You could sit around a table and you're peaceful with somebody. So you want to show up being very peaceful. And when you're peaceful with yourselves, simply mean the energy that you're walking with peace, it will go around in circle and you are now at peace with somebody else. I made someone day today. I am making somebody's day. I made somebody's day today. I am glad I discovered my purpose. If you did not discover your purpose, this is your opportunity to take action now to do just that. Okay. This is a lot of people go through life and like, I don't know what is my purpose. I don't know what is my purpose. And so those people who sitting there going through life and say, I don't know what is my purpose, you know what happened? They go to their grave. And the grave get really, really rich from their purpose. The grave get really, really rich from their vision and their dreams. Because the purpose is attached to our DNA. And what is the purpose? It is the passion that burns deep inside our soul. And as our soul is speaking, we should stop and listen. That which you are so passionate about. So many times we're like, oh, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Is that which you are passionate about? Are you passionate about helping humanity? Then guess what? That is your purpose. If you're passionate about teaching, then that's your purpose. Teach somebody. We oftentimes say we don't know what's our purpose. Stop for a moment. You can do your vision board or not, but take action now. And that action is you stop, you breathe, and you look in yourself and say, what is it that I'm passionate about? And the thing is, when you know that you're passionate about something, when you're not able, because we are capable of doing something, but when we're not able to do it, our spirit is very low. Right? And we get so sad, our emotions start running, all sort of things start happening when we are not able to fulfill that passion. Right? So if I am passionate about doing something, I'm passionate about coming here and I don't show up, I'm not in my rightful self. So I like to show up. So let's go over them as we finish up this session. Okay? So like I said, mine is, I'm glad I discovered my purpose. I don't know my purpose. So again, we are doing our vision board. Write the vision and make it plain. Write, okay? Write them down. Write down your vision. Make it plain. And when you write your vision and make it plain, you'll see that it will happen. So we got to be very, very specific on the very things that we so desire. So let's go over the categories that we did. And we are in part 4. We finished part 4. We might go in something practical tomorrow or whenever we meet again. Finance, social, spiritual, romance, health and wellness, family and relationship, community, and general. How many we did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 category. So again, you can choose from this or you can make your own. The point is to write your vision, make it plain, and get out there so it can be manifestation. And don't forget, as we talk about finance tonight, money. is your friend. So you get it in, do not hold tight fist on it, let it out. And when you let it out, guess what's going to happen? It's going to circulate and find some friends. Yep, they call money friends. And when they find some money friends, it's going to return right to you. So don't be discouraged when you hand out something and you don't see that, oh, nobody's giving me. Oh, they're searching. That money is searching. So thank you so much. I am your host, Verona Willis-Brown, saying, listen, write the vision and make it plain. Have yourself a good night. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Ambassador of the Trinity, go out there, y'all, and support her. She came out with her music. Her music is out there popping on all platforms. And of course, she's about to finish her class. We will celebrate her when she finishes her class. This is your host, Verona Willis-Brown, saying to you, be kind, be loving, be at peace, and show love to everyone that you meet on your way, because this is a journey that we are all on, but everyone have their own individual path, and our path will cross. Make sure that you give a positive impact. See you on the next go around. Have yourself a good morning, good night, good evening, good life. Money is your friend.